Next, we have the CEO and co-founder of one of the most popular of the Bitcoin SV applications out there. They're always fun, they love frogs, and they want to reinvent social networks using Bitcoin SV. Gotta love it. Please welcome to the stage, Josh Petty from Twetch.
Hello, everyone. First off, thank you very much to CoinGeek. This event is really top-notch. I convinced my wife to fly in last minute and sent just one email, and within 30 seconds, everything was settled. So thank you for that. Thank you, Jimmy, very much. Thank you to the Twetch team. We basically went on a 7-month sprint, so I have a lot to talk about. We're announcing all the things, and we couldn't do it without the work, so thank you guys very much. So let's get started. Today we're going to talk about, thank you, the future of social networks. So really what we're talking about, though, isn't just a social network. We're talking about the future of the internet. We're talking about the future of everything. This is how things are going to work, whether we like it or not. The first announcement that we have, out of all of the announcements we have, is we're going to sell this username. It's user28. How Twetch works is when you sign up, you actually get your number in order from the time you sign up. So people are really excited. Actually, they're so excited that they offered 9 BSV for this. So that's the current offer. The sale ends at the end of the conference. So if you'd like this, you can contact me, hello@Twetch. Even better, actually, you can @user number 4. I'm user number 4. So we think this is going to be really, really valuable in the future because people are really excited about what's going on with Twetch. So I probably could just stop here. This guy here, he's I think the 5th richest person in the world, and he thinks you're a dumb fuck. He doesn't believe in you. He doesn't think that you have any value. And it all started on this. This is the original sin of social networks. I actually, my wife didn't believe this was a real quote. This is a real quote. I just want to be, like, everyone should know this is real. Mark Zuckerberg actually said this. So there's the internet in general. Again, we're talking about social networks today. But it's a really stressful place. I find it really stressful. There's a few people in this room that even have me blocked on Twitter. I'd love it if you guys, we could be friends. So I don't like that. We all like to have fun. But really what this is about is being with real people, making real relationships, doing real business. The internet has turned into this really bad place. It's really rough. Ads tracking, every time you use a social network, they're just mining your information, and they're sort of selling on the back end, and that's not very fun for you, right? You don't get anything in return. You're producing value for billion-dollar companies, and you get nothing. Nothing at all. So we're going to try to change that, of course. This problem's really big. I also had to fact-check this a few times. 3 billion people have used social media. So almost half the world suffers from this big problem, right? I think about 2 billion use Facebook alone. So, Zuckerberg's really getting the best of you. Companies like YouTube, they're banning you for saying the word Bitcoin. The real problem with banning is that when you do get banned, if your livelihood is associated with it, you actually can't do anything about it. There's often not a lot of recourse. Your data actually gets removed from the site and the database, and you can't access it. So I had a conversation with David Knight, and he had 10 years worth of his YouTube videos removed from Twitter. So that's pretty bad, right? I mean, he makes a living from developing things on YouTube. This is Instagram's rights. Basically, if too long didn't read, you own it, but you don't. Everything you post on Instagram, they have the right to profit from. You as the customer are creating, again, all of this information and value and not getting a lot in return. You can't directly monetize anything. So you can argue you own your information, but can you really control it? Can you take it away from Instagram? No, you can't. And even here, this is real fraud. These guys are millionaires. Floyd Mayweather is one of the best athletes in the world, and this is fraud. They're supporting and promoting an ICO on Instagram for money. And they actually got in trouble for this. These guys had to pay like $1 million or whatever. So this is what really goes on. They can't monetize or do anything with their following. So DJ Khaled and Floyd have to turn into scammers. They're just scamming everybody. All these platforms, everybody has to, if you're successful, you have to turn into a scammer. That's not very nice. Another way of saying it, I really like this one. Shout out to Daniel Kravitz. He turned me onto this. But when you're using Facebook or Twitter, you're essentially turning into an Agent Smith in the Matrix. You don't know who your friend is. You don't know who you're actually working for. It's always sort of the central point of control. So again, once you're successful, who are you really working for? You don't have any type of agency. So at Twetch, we're solving the problem. Thanks to Bitcoin, we can actually solve the problem. We've been waiting a long time for this. I know that everybody on the Twetch team has had this vision for many years before. Thanks to BSV, we can actually build it. So what's life after Twitter look like? Well, what's really funny is actually Jack here. This is Jack Dorsey of Twitter, founder. He's talking about Twetch. This is after Twetch launch, too. You guys should note that. Open and decentralized standard for social media. Well, I'm going to bet you that Jack is not doing anything about this. But he's talking about funding all these people, and he's talking about all these really cool ideas. But no one's actually doing anything about it. We are doing something about it. It's not too difficult, actually. It looks and acts a lot like Twitter, but you're just using Bitcoin underneath. So it's not so hard to imagine, right? Twetch solves all these problems. On Twetch, when you post something, you own your data. When you get a follower, you make money. And it's completely ad-free. We don't have to black box data, and we don't have to control your information in order to make money. This is how things will work in the future. This is not just social media. This is how all internet companies work. And now you can be a hero of your own story. So everyone can be Neo now. You don't have to be Agent Smith. You don't have to work for anybody else. You're working for yourself. You have agency. You control your information. You control your network value. You can trade your information, and you can profit from it. No more scammers, not necessary. You can build real value with real people and do real business. That's what we're going to do. So this is what Twetch looks like today if you're not familiar. If you want to try Twetch, you go to twetch.com. There's this guy, Anthony. He's sitting right here. There's a little message on the bottom right, and you can talk to him, and he'll get you right on board. You can do that right now. And what it looks and feels a lot like Twitter. When you post, the information is going to be posted to the blockchain. When somebody likes or branches, that's sharing on Twetch. When somebody replies, you're making money, though. The money gets split. If I share something on Twetch and somebody likes that, we're splitting the revenue. It's a really nice system, right? And it's all built with microtransactions. So we're talking about pennies, right? Couldn't be too much. We'll see. So the idea, you go to Twetch, you want to post something, it's really interesting, you have very valuable information, you go do that. Right now you got to swipe, so what's happening here is they're actually paying. You're paying 2 cents to share your idea. And then when somebody likes that or shares that information, you're going to profit from that. They're going to pay a small amount of money, which is Bitcoin. And you can get the benefit. This is a real Twetch. Some people seem to be skeptical about Twetch and if it's how real it really is. Danny Trejo uses Twetch. This is a famous actor known as Machete. He has a lot of really good memes. And he really loves Twetch because on Twetch, he can get direct connection and monetize his following. He has a 6 million audience, 6 million people, on all the other social medias added up, and he hasn't made a single dime from it. Here's one meme he posts on Twetch, $10, right? Over 300 interactions. So it's a very real thing, and people really, really like this. Under the hood, that Twetch looks sort of like this. There's inputs and outputs. It's basically information being posted to the blockchain. The actual information is stored with that transaction, so you can go and retrieve it later. It's all there. Images, text, doesn't matter. The inputs and outputs are basically where all the money's going. When somebody likes something, the money can split up against, it could be with 100 people. You could have a single penny go to 100 people. Some of the users on Twetch, again, this is very real. Arcolect here, one of my favorites. This fella, 1.7 million on Twitter alone, but very popular on Tumblr and Telegram and other websites as well. Basically, Arcolect's a channel where all the artists and creators, photographers can post their information or their photos and their art. And this guy has a really cool project. It's sort of like an AI, and it knows what's relevant and posts really relevant information. But he has to go and beg for money. He has to go on Patreon or whatever and say, subscribe to me, I have to pay for my servers. There's no way for him to do it. So he really, really, really loves Twetch. He uses it. Danny, as you know, actor in Machete, really good at memes. I didn't expect that. He's a pretty old man, you know. These guys are figuring it out. And Eli Roth here, a director in Hollywood. So these people are coming in and finding value out of this. I think particularly celebrities really like this because they're rather entrepreneurial. They really, really like to come in and experiment with new things. They don't need to be perfect, but they understand the value of capturing market early. So we've seen a very natural growth here. We have primarily BSV people who like to post, shit posts, we say, have memes. We have creators like Arcolect, and we have celebrities and influencers that really enjoy the platform. Twetch is now in, 69 countries? So 69 people from 69 different countries have joined Twetch, and people all over the world are really loving it. This Mr. Spiff here, I really like him. Twetch is the best network I've ever been a part of. When you put your money where your mouth is, it becomes a tool for positivity and prosperity. I really agree with that. So again, Twetch is really an information market. You're building value, and you're able to be a different person. Everybody you interact with, you're putting your money, every response you have, you're essentially sponsoring that conversation, right? So you're being held accountable. You can't just disappear into troll land after you say something really mean. It's all traced back to you. This is Meme God. I really like Meme God, I should say. He might be my favorite. But he could profit from memes. So every day he's on there posting memes, and he's making money for this. So he's a creator that never could actually do anything. He was posting on Twitter for free. All the people doing all this, he might get get good numbers, get good interaction, but he actually never got anything from it. Carly Jade here. You can make a lot of money from doing this. So this is a real testimonial. Somebody started out with $10, got on early, started earning money, and yeah, that's a pretty good return. $10 to $452. So that's Twetch today. It's a platform where people can have fun. It started out as a lot of Bitcoin enthusiasts, and now it's growing into places where artists and influencers and creators can come in and profit from their information, of course. But we have a lot of things to solve. So if you've used Twetch, you know that the onboarding experience, a Twetch account is actually a wallet. It's a Bitcoin wallet. You're responsible for your money, and everything that happens is money. So we have to solve a lot of problems, right? We have to make sure that we can deliver the best possible user experience on the internet, just like Facebook or Twitter or anything else. In order to beat them, we have to be like them. So currently, we have it so you have to swipe to authorize a post. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually eliminate that completely. For the first time on Bitcoin in 10 years, you're going to use an application, and it's going to be just like anything else. Everybody's talking about the onboard problem, Bitcoin has user experience problems, blah, 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 Lightning Network, this, whatever. It doesn't work. What's going to work is we're going to actually make it so everything you do is a microtransaction. Everything you touch and feel on Twetch is going to be a microtransaction. We're very, very happy and grateful for companies like MoneyButton and Relay for giving us something to start with and build our company with. But now, we're going to have to compete. All wallets and anybody who wants to interface with Twetch is going to have to actually help us deliver this experience, or we're just going to do it ourselves. We can't. So you're going to now see no more swipe. Everything you do is a microtransaction, and it's going to be seamless and instant. We're going to launch this now. Hey, are you ready? Okay. So this is live. We just finished this like an hour ago. We like to do things live at Twetch. So what's going to happen now, if you join Twetch before, you have to ask permission. You have to come in and talk to us, email us, write us on Twitter, DM, or whatever. So if you're using Twetch now, if you go to your profile page and you refresh that, you'll have a Twetch link right underneath your picture. You'll be able to grab that link, and everybody here will be able to share that with a friend, and they'll be authorized to join Twetch. So Twetch is now moving from a private beta to a public beta. That's one step at a time. One step at a time. Baby steps, right? Oh, shout out to Tonic Powell. Thank you, guys. We built this with these guys, Mr. Z and Luke. Really, really good team. So what's really cool about this is when you invite somebody, it's an automatic thing. They're just joining Twitch just like any other social media. But what's happening in the background is they're instantly getting Bitcoin. It's instant. They join, it instantly goes in their account. So we don't have to send them Bitcoin or anything like. They're going to get Bitcoin and post to Twitch. They won't even really know there's Bitcoin going on anymore. It's instantly deposited. So it's a referral system built directly on Bitcoin. I mean, think about this. This is bigger than Twitch. The whole internet can work this way. Everything is automatic. It's programmatic, and this is actually going to happen instantly. So again, we're solving onboard problems. We have to solve these problems where people can join a Bitcoin product, and they don't have to have all this crap they have to deal with. So it's this baby step, but that's what we're doing. Next thing, I'm really excited to announce this. Aaron went out to Lisbon, to Cambrian, and announced this for us sort of quietly. But this is, I know there's, hey, where's these guys? There's some guys making some Twetch stuff. They want to make a Twetch copy. You should check this out. So this SDK here is going to allow anybody to not only make things on Twetch, like games. You could play chess on Twetch in the interface. You could do things like schedule your posts, archive things automatically, You know, if Donald Trump has some funny tweets, you can make sure you grab them and keep them archived, because one day Jack's going to wipe him out, no question. You can have chat bots and things that are programmatic, just like any other product, Telegram, Twitter, et cetera. But you can also build competing interfaces. So if you want to build a product, a good interface for Bitcoin, we are going to literally help you. If you think Twetch sucks, we are going to literally give you the tool and say, come on over and build a better one. I had a conversation with some guys that were pitching, and they're trying to do a Twetch 2.0. Good luck. Because this is not easy, what we're doing. This is not easy. We've been 8 months, and we go 24 hours a day, and we're working around the clock just to get where we are, and it's not even close to ready. So good luck. We're going to help people get out there faster. So we'd love it if you use this. Why would you use it? It's not just to help us. You can make money too. There's a revenue stream built in, so anybody who builds on this SDK can make money. It's going to be really, really great. A lot of companies are going to start doing this, and this is how Bitcoin's going to work. So that'll be another conversation for another day. I can explain that. But trust me, if you're going to build something like Twetch, please come on over. We can help you make it even better. We learned a lot of problems. We solved a lot of problems and learned the hard way. So that's that. The last announcement here, I don't like to usually talk about things that don't exist. But in order to do this, we have to have the best possible experience. We have to provide experiences that the internet already gives us, that people love and use. And one of those ways is messaging. Every day we're using messaging. We're talking to our friends, we're talking to our family. And it's this thing that's private. So Twetch is this stuff, it's very public, right? Everything you're doing is sort of public and you're being held accountable. But there has to be ways for people to connect and build conversations sort of off the blockchain. But guess what? We can do it off the blockchain, not public, privately, but still on chain. So what we're going to do this. We're going to build Twetch messaging. It's going to initially launch in Twetch's interface. But what you're going to be able to do, you're going to be able to talk to any Twetch user. You're going to be able to create group chats with anybody else, just like any other product. It's going to be completely Bitcoin native. You're going to have total control of your information. It's private. It's encrypted. You're going to be able to go meet people that you can trust and be in a place that you know that, oh, well, you know, it's stored on the blockchain. It's not on some random server. Twetch doesn't need to own your information, period. We don't need access to your information. We never will. That's what we're going to do. So Twetch message is coming out later in 2020. We're going to make a great experience. We really look forward to getting this out. I think this is going to open up a whole new paradigm of how people can get onboarded onto Bitcoin, and we're really excited about it. So stay tuned for that. Please go to our website, check out our SDK, check out our invite system. Please get some new friends on Twetch, and that's really all I have today. If you'd like to try Twetch, twetch.com. Clock on point. How was it?